told me about it, and I went, saw a replay of it. It was ugly, to say the least.
So what are your feelings heading into tonight, Stan? I mean, it's a similar team to the team you had last year. You obviously add Avery Bradley, but it's a whole new era playing here at Little Caesars Arena. We haven't talked to you since you've played a game down here. What's your feeling going into the game tonight?
Well, it's exciting. It's exciting to be, back in downtown Detroit for the Pistons after so many years. Little Caesars Arena is a special place. I mean, just a great state-of-the-art arena. Really great place to play, and we're looking forward to the atmosphere down there. But more than anything, for us, we're looking forward to getting the season started. Our guys are excited about it, and we can't wait to get going at 7 o'clock tonight.
Now his team, obviously, Reggie Jackson, Andre Drummond, off years for different reasons last year. Can you talk about Andre the preseason? I mean, 80% from the line. I saw that. He really seems focused and to prove a lot of people wrong about a lot of things.
He had a great approach throughout training camp and the exhibition games. Best approach I've ever seen out of him. Very, much more mature approach. Obviously shooting the free throws well, and if he continues on the path that he set for himself here in the preseason, he's going to have a great year. And obviously that's a great thing for us. I think Reggie is equally as focused now. He's only been back doing basketball a little over 3 weeks after a long time off, so may take him a little bit of time to really get back to where he was. But I think he's in a good place both physically and mentally, and a lot of our optimism around the upcoming season is those two guys playing at higher level.
You talked at length on Media Day about Reggie's conditioning and how you were going to bring him back, and days on and days off. Do you have like a specific plan for the first few weeks of the regular season, or are you likely to be tempted? Hey, he looks great, we'll let him go, or do you have to be disciplined? Say no, even though he looks great, we got to rest him. I mean, do you kind of know how this is going to play out over the next few weeks?
Well, we've got no restrictions on him now. I mean, we went according to the protocol that the doctors and our medical staff, trainers, physical therapists, everybody laid out. We stuck to that. He's now been back doing everything for about 8 or 9 straight days. He hasn't missed anything. Played longer the other night in Milwaukee, 27, 28 minutes, somewhere in there. Felt good. So he goes in with no restrictions. Now his conditioning isn't still where everyone else's is, but it's made real strides in the last week. So we'll just see how it goes. It's more just reading him and fatigue levels and everything else, but he's not limited in any way in terms of medical staff.
How much action should Piston fans expect to see Luke Kennard, not just tonight, but early in the season against his NBA legs?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think Luke will be one of many guys on our bench that it'll be situational. So I think that, when Charlotte wants to go 3-guard lineup, then I think Luke will get some time there. Against our bigger lineups, maybe not as much. A lot of it depends on how other guys are playing too. Luke's a very good player. He's going to be a very good player in Detroit here for a long time, but he is still a rookie, and we'll see how he does when playing time opportunities present themselves.
Pistons president, head coach Dan Van Gundy joining us here opening night on the Troy Laser Hotline. We talked to your general manager, Jeff Bauer, earlier this morning, and I asked him about Avery Bradley and just kind of being with him every day, what you've learned about him these last few weeks. Stoney and I know the player, but it sure sounds like he's, in addition to being a terrific defender, good overall player, kind of a glue guy chemistry-wise. What's been your take on Avery for the first few weeks of seeing him every single day in practice?
Well, an extremely focused guy. I mean, really a guy who tries to do everything right, every repetition, every single day. And clearly he's been doing that for a long period of time, and he's just built great habits as a basketball player. He's got great toughness. He's locked in all the time mentally. Obviously really good quickness and stuff, good offensive skills. He's a very good two-way player, and he's just built great habits. He's a great example to all of our younger guys. Really a joy to have around.
You guys have a lot of depth on this team, it appears. How do you go about deciding minutes, or is it players decide minutes and you have to worry about guys complaining about their minutes?
Well, it's a little bit of both, because it is really hard, and we've got a lot of, positions where it's very, very close, especially with our backups on who should be playing ahead of who, and it's trying to pick the right situations and hoping guys can deal with that and keep themselves ready. So it's not an easy situation. We, had the 5 preseason games. It really didn't make anything a lot clearer to me. It's good to have as many choices as we have, but the choices aren't easy. That nobody has on our bench other than Ish Smith has really set themselves apart from anyone else. So it's just not an easy decision, and we'll play it situation by situation, see how it goes, and you hope as you get into the season, some people will start to separate themselves.
How do you feel about the Eastern Conference this year? And I hate to say Gordon Hayward's injury aside, but obviously this is going to impact the race a little bit. But before the season, it looks like Cleveland and Boston. And then there's a group of teams, and you guys are one of that group. Do you feel like if things go your way, you could be up there near the top as the regular season transpires?
Well, I think a lot of that's going to depend on how much we improve as a team as the year goes on. I mean, we saw that dramatically, demonstrated last year with the Miami team that, won 11 games in the first half of the season, 11-30, and then go 30-11 in the second half of the season. It's not usually that dramatic, but there are always teams who really improve over the course of the year, and that's where I think we can be this year. I think we can be a team that just continues to get better as the season goes on. If that can happen and we stay healthy, then I think a lot of good things can happen for us. I've loved our work ethic and unselfishness in training camp. We go into the season with a long way to go as a team, but with a group that I think is willing to do the work to get there. And I think our fans will see us improve every step of the way as we go on this year. And at the end of the year, we could be in a good place.
This franchise has not won a playoff game since May of 2008. So when the playoffs start, it'll be 10 years. You feel any pressure at all about winning a playoff game for you personally?
I mean, the same pressure I've felt every single year I've coached. I mean, coaches, I think, pretty much are all the same. I mean, it doesn't matter what's happened before or after. I mean, I feel the pressure to win every single game I coach, and make the playoffs and win in the playoffs. I mean, I've never not felt that. So yeah, but it doesn't come from the franchise not having won a playoff game in 10 years. It doesn't come from that. It just comes from inside yourself as a coach, as a player, everything else. And, that's what this league is all about, is winning. And, I want to get the job done every night I go out there. I mean, to me, I feel pressure to win the night. I mean, that's the way this is.
Stan, speaking of tonight, this will be your first regular season game in here, your first regular season crowd. Are you kind of curious to see what this atmosphere is like? A packed house at Little Caesars Arena? I know the facilities are beautiful. You said that all along, but are you kind of curious to see what kind of a home court advantage you guys might get down here?
Well, I think it's going to be great. I have every expectation that it'll be great. The problem from my perspective is, once we go out there, I'll notice it when I come out on the court and maybe in the introductions and stuff. When the game starts, I mean, I really have never felt any differently coaching if there's, 5,000 people in the house or 20,000 people, or, you just get locked into the game, and I'll have people say things to me afterwards about the crowd, and it'll have totally gone right by me during the game.
All right, well, good luck tonight. Thanks for the time this morning. We really appreciate it. We'll talk to you during the season.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, there he is, Stan Van Gundy, president and head coach of the Detroit Pistons. They open up tonight right here at Little Caesars Arena. 7 o'clock is the opening tip. Pistons and the Hornets. Jamie